Mr. Gecko, you're a huge inspiration to us all. But who was your muse?
My dear old Nan. She would tell me, always remember to be true to yourself and to use that fast and friendly claim support on the Geico app. I follow her advice to this day.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
I'm trying to decide. There's online dynasty, like college football game thing. The big disc, right? So I'm trying to figure out what team I should be, because it's like we have people taking over various teams, right? But they're not all in the same conference, and we're not going to realign them to all be in the same conference, right? So it's like if I take, like a Conference USA team, I probably will never play an online matchup against another person in conference. Like we can schedule some non-conference stuff, but I will be completely shut out, right? Versus like if I pick a Big Ten team, then I looked and like the Big Ten is so far the most popular conference, so I could have a lot more opportunities just to like play people online in our Discord if I pick that.
Right, but shouldn't you pick Pitt so we get more revenue?
So I thought about that, but I also the people who have picked ACC schools, they have picked schools that I would not like losing to. So it's
somebody picked UNC, didn't they?
NC State. But yeah. So it's like, man, if I picked Pitt and then I have to lose as Pitt, like that's not fun. Like at
that's
least
true. That's worse.
At least let me lose as a school that I don't have an investment in real life.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know how good I am at this game because I've never played online before, right? Like I've obviously played the computer, but I don't know how I'm going to stack up to the other people in our Discord. So if I knew I was really good, there's certain teams I would pick. Like there's certain teams where I would be like, yeah, I'd love to, kick ass with that team. But then also there's a thought like, what if I suck at this? Like, should I pick a team that I could have some fun being bad as, right? Like, I feel like if I was really bad at this game, I could play as like Michigan State and be like, yeah, this still doesn't like this. I don't feel anything. I don't feel bad about this at all.
Notre Dame. Notre Dame.
Too good. I can't pick Notre Dame because they're too good. They're over the limit. It would
be fun to suck as Notre Dame.
Right, but
Okay, so
I don't
what conference
know.
You want?
I don't know if I'm going to suck. That's the thing.
Like, what conferences do you want?
So the most people right now are signed up right now I'm looking at the Big Ten because that's what has the most like people from our Discord signed up as teams.
So what teams in the Big Ten are taken?
Right now, Iowa, Minnesota, and UCLA, which means that I could pick Wisconsin and get trophy games
with
against
Minnesota.
2 real life people, right?
And
if I
Iowa,
picked Iowa. Nebraska would also get me 2 trophy games, but the chair trophy is not a protected rivalry. So
no, it's not. No.
As we all love the $5 bits of broken chair trophy, but
yeah, I'm disappointed that Minnesota has already been selected, because if I was picking a random Big Ten team, I would pick Minnesota.
Yeah, that'd probably be up at the top. But what about Illinois Industrial?
Yeah, Illinois Industrial is available.
Indiana also still available.
It is.
So here's the other thing. I know my play strategy. I know my play strategy is just like I'm really defensive coordinator brained. I want to run the ball. I want to possess the ball.
You should pick Michigan State. You should pick Michigan State and just become Pat Narduzzi.
I think the Big Ten really does beckon here, but I need to figure out which Big Ten team.
Okay.
I would like to talk about some more World Games things, if I may. Beth, I talked to you about this, but I want to bring it up on here. Something called free diving.
Which, to be fair, I thought was cliff diving and isn't.
It's not cliff diving.
Is that the song by Tom Petty?
That's free falling.
Oh, okay.
I have my guitar around here somewhere.
Free diving.
And
No, go on.
So there is an event called free diving. And what they do is the goal is to swim the furthest distance while holding your breath.
Right. And whenever people do it looks like the most zen sport imaginable.
Except for the part where you're like about to drown.
So there are rules about you have to be able to come up, not hold on to the side, and you have to give the divers clear signal to the ref for 20 seconds, or else your attempt does not count. It's counted as a blackout. If you need to be rescued, it's counted as a blackout.
I just like the idea that this is Embrace the Abyss, the sport.
Right? It is staring into the maw and just trying to be as calm about it as possible.
This sport should be subtitled Do Go Gently into That Good Night.
Watching them try to hyper-oxygenate beforehand and then just slowly dip themselves in. And then, Beth, I showed you the fins they use.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the mono fin.
These mono mermaid fins, where both your feet are tied together. There's fin and non-fin versions of this sport.
I showed this to my 4-year-old niece, who was very excited about the beautiful mermaids swimming so slowly.
Beth, you should come to the Ren Fair. You should take 4-year-old niece to the Ren Fair to meet the mermaids.
I think that's a very good idea. She met the comfort unicorn last year. Every Ren Fair needs to have a comfort unicorn. It's a unicorn that is brought along, and if anybody is having a bad time, this white pony that is made up all unicornly will hang out with you and help you to have a better time.
Was this at the New Stanton Ren Fair?
This was at the one in Mount Hope.
Oh, yeah. I'm not aware of the comfort unicorn. This
comfort
is a useful
unicorn
thing to know.
Yep.
Yes.
I just like that there's a sport that is the closest to something Tom Cruise does in Mission Impossible movies.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it is.
We have yet to make a sport out of scaling skyscrapers. I mean, I'm sure that is a sport. It's not at the World Games.
There's climbing. There's bouldering.
Right, but I'm not
but
skyscraper.
Like building.
There.
That should be a World Games thing, though.
Tonight, we have things like speed inline skating, softball. We have mixed ultimate frisbee, snooker, which I've been watching. The best part about snooker is that I looked up the rules for what you have to wear. You have to wear a suit vest. You have to wear a bow tie. You have to wear pressed pants and leather shoes with a heel. You cannot have flat athletic shoes. They have to have a heel on them separate.
Boo.
And so everyone looks like they're ready to serve you a drink.
Mm-hmm.
They all look like waiters. Yesterday, korfball finished. Netherlands won korfball. They beat Belgium like they always do. It was a great game. And yeah, we've had a very good World Game so far. So Joey and I got on the Twitch stream last night and we did a whip around for 2 hours. We had up to 25 people watching us do the whip around. Let me tell you.
Yay!
Welcome, everyone, to the SICKO Committee Podcast. This is our podcast for the evening of August 12th, 2025. As always, I am Jordan. With me tonight, I have Commish, Beth, Pitt Girl, and Arthur on the ones and twos. Pitt Girl, how are you?
It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I would also like to give an update. Those of you who follow me on Blue Sky already know about this. But I went a little crazy at the plant store on Sunday, and I had plants that were too big for the empty pots that I had. So I went to Ocean State Job Lot today and got pots and repotted things. And when I did that, I found out that the gorgeous pothos that I got had babies in it. and I got to repot those into a candle that I had, or an empty candle container that I had bought specifically because it looks like a Volkswagen bus. Burnt the candle down, emptied it out, washed it out. Now I've got plant babies.
Congratulations on your new spawn case. This is wonderful.
I'm very excited. This is how I know I'm 30, is that I'm super excited about all of my leaves. I got so many leaves.
Listen, as you begin to like climb the hill toward middle age, your life is full of wonderful things like this. It has taken every ounce of restraint that I have not to make my entire social media life about my new bird feeders. So I get it.
Yeah, I got leaves. I've got tomatoes. Like, I have a large tomato that is very close to being red, and I'm so excited for when I can harvest the big tomato and slice it.
Commish, do you have something like that? You know,
He has the weather station.
That's true. That's true.
I have
You're a
the weather
weather guy.
station.
Jordan,
I have
what's
the weather thing.
Yeah, Jordan, what's your middle-aged thing?
Baking
Okay.
bread.
That's a good one.
Arthur, do you have a middle-aged thing yet?
Arthur's younger than me.
I mean, I definitely I cannot claim middle age at all.
That's okay.
I can't either.
It can exist in sort of a larval state.
No, I know, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I do have some old person tendencies. Like, I don't really like shopping online, like I like going to the store, buying something, but I don't think I've picked up any sort of hobbies or anything that are distinctly something you get into after your 20s. Honestly, it's because doing this podcast takes up so much of my time, and I feel like this isn't a middle-aged thing. So yeah, I don't really have anything yet. We'll find out.
This is a very middle-aged thing, considering most of us are middle-aged.
This is true.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying podcasting as I feel like podcasting can't be your midlife crisis.
But it is for most of the podcast. Podcasting is very millennial. And the thing about us as a show is that even though you and I are younger than the rest of the show, we are all millennials.
I'm glad that you brought up the plant, because I have discovered a new middle-aged tendency, and this has come out of nowhere, like in the last 2 months.
Okay.
Prior to that point, if I could get something done over the phone or by email, I would. Suddenly, every time I go to do something, if I happen to be in the area, I'm like, I should stop in. And in my head, I hear my dad going, boots on the ground, and like,
oh no.
No, Beth, no, don't become the person that then tells future nibblings that they should go drop off the job application in person. Please don't do this. Don't do this.
My thing right now is that whenever I see those progressive commercials, I still think of my parents. I don't see them and think, oh, that's something I would do.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
yeah, this is a dark reality, and I don't know what to do.
I think we discovered how Beth is. Anything else, Beth?
Other than that, I'm fine.
Oh, good. Hanging in there. Commish, how are you?
Let's see here. The kid has started 3rd grade. It's been 2 days.
Why does school start so early where you are? I don't like this for you.
This sucks. Because we didn't start until the end of August last year. And this year they're like, hey, we're starting on August 11th. I'm like, why? It's 105 outside.
At least school where you are has air conditioning, I hope.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Pennsylvania school does not have air conditioning.
Some of them do, but not all of them.
Yeah.
They replaced the HVAC unit for the school, so they have a new super powerful one over the summer, which is great. They need it. Just basically getting the first day of school out of the way, and nearly having my car hit while it was parked with me sitting in it waiting for the kids to come out 3 times by people attempting to park into a spot that was way too small in front of me. Yeah, it wasn't fun. And then these people that tried to parallel park in front of me, they did the backing thing where they couldn't even get close to being out. So they're half out in the lane, half. So I couldn't even get out.
Commish.
Yeah.
Was the spot too small to fit any car in? Or was the spot too small because the other people were driving some sort of monstrosity?
The monstrosity.
Okay. See, as a Volkswagen Beetle driver,
Yeah,
reject monstrosity, drive small car.
So like I have a small like Volkswagen Tiguan, like a small
Yeah.
SUV,
Yeah.
and I can fit in these spots. There's no problem. Like I could have parallel parked in that, but these people in like Ford Expeditions and like what was the other thing? It was like I think it was a huge Explorer, and the other one was I don't know, just another like huge SUV. Like you have no business trying to get here.
And all of you should be driving station wagons, not SUVs.
I will
Don't
fight.
at me.
I will fight you.
Somehow the worst car I've ever had to parallel park is a Chrysler 300. Somehow
No,
worse than like
the blind
SUVs.
spots are enormous on
Yeah.
those things.
This thing is just nuts. But like
I
these
do
people
wish
were
I
trying.
could get away with a station wagon. I just can't because #banned.
I feel like these
you have
people are a little bit.
reasons.
They're a little overconfident now because they have the backup camera.
Yeah.
And I had to like honk at both of them. I'm like, you are like right here. Like you have nowhere to go. If any of them had a trailer hitch, they would have hit me.
Oh no.
Station wagon, Beth. When I was a youth, we inherited an Oldsmobile station wagon from my great grandfather that I think probably would have suited your band needs. There was that thing had like acres of real estate. You could fit multiple cellos in there.
Yeah,
it would have been fine.
The issue is always vertical space for me. Like I need to be able to put tall things in there, and so that's what pushes me over the SUV line.
Yeah, that's fair.
We need to talk about college football.
Why would we do that?
What?
We need
Sorry?
to talk about the AP poll, which just dropped the preseason.
No, we
There's a
don't.
poll?
We don't need to talk about when does this.
We
show
had
talk
an
about
AP
the
poll.
AP
We had a
poll?
former AP poll voter not even last week, on Sunday. We don't need to talk about this again.
I do want to talk about something here.
No,
We don't need to talk about this. We've already talked about it. Last time,
Hey.
I just think
Jordan,
we have
Jordan.
our own poll that's
Jordan.
better. We don't have to acknowledge inferior polls out there.
Jordan, where's this, are you like projecting at this point? Because I've seen you post things that you said you're not confident about this and you hate it.
I hate being number one. in the AP poll.
Is that Texas sound something that is just trying, project confidence, but you don't feel confident?
Oh, I don't feel confident about this at all, just so we're clear. Also, we're only 5 points clear of Penn State. Penn State was only 5 points away from being the number one team in the country.
I love that number 1 and 2 are Texas and Penn State. Just because it's just like, this
I'm
should
gonna
be
go
fun.
light myself on fire about this.
No, this is look, I'm enjoying this because these are two teams that tend to not meet expectations.
That's true.
And having them as 1 and 2 feels like prime content for us.
It's true.
It does.
It does. I will take this moment also. I happen to have to go to State College again. And I went
for
and
more
got
ice
ice
cream?
cream again.
As well, you should.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you to the listeners who showed up in my mentions after I posted about ice cream the first time to recommend grilled stickies because, oh my God.
What are grilled stickies?
It's what if cookie dough ice cream was cinnamon bun flavored?
Okay.
Grilled
And like it's got cinnamon bun chunks in it, but it's like cookie dough, but it's cinnamon bun chunks. It was
Grilled-
so good.
Okay.
like
I'm like getting an image of this right now.
And I
That's
learned
delicious.
from my first visit to get a dish and not a cone.
Hey, good,
Oh.
good to know.
So
We're learning-
you were unwilling to trust that it was going to stick together this time?
Oh no, I did trust. I just wanted more time to enjoy it.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
you weren't down for the race. You wanted to savor.
Correct.
Got it.
So Penn State is number 2. I need y'all right now, this podcast, to Google Penn State temporary bleachers.
Oh, I've seen them. I saw them live. I I saw the erector set where the press box was. I have driven past it 3 times in the last week. Oh my god.
It is not filling me with
Rickety
confidence.
ass erector set stadium.
Yet strangely safer than what they sat me in the last time I was at Beaver Stadium.
Penn State temporary bleachers. Okay.
Oh, you haven't seen this yet? Oh my god.
I'm looking. Okay.
Does not fill me with confidence.
You need to understand too that like Beaver Stadium has similar levels of up to Death Valley.
Yeah.
Like it feels very similar when you're way up high in there.
You can tell just from I've never been in Beaver Stadium. I did not go to either of the Pitt Penn State games that were at Penn State. But you can tell just from looking at it from the outside that that's a lot of up in a very short distance.
So we used to go to the LSU games when they just built like the really, really high, like one side, like had this super high level. And I think it was the side that had like the dorms in it. That side of the stadium, I can't remember what side it was. I'm sure Podcat will correct me later when he listens to the podcast. So thank you for that in advance. It was incredibly high. And then ever since then, they've just built on top of that to match that height, which is oddly terrifying. But it's like incredibly like stable, like deep concrete. I can't imagine this being like a rector set.
Yep.
I don't know,
what
man.
you're thinking.
This is like
it looks so much sketchier than the pictures that you have posted from the outside.
Yeah,
This was from the outside. Okay.
go
I've seen it from the
extra
outside,
seats.
and it looks even sketchier, and it looks pretty sketchy from the inside.
Okay, there's the outside. I see the outside now. I have oh my god, it just looks like scaffolding.
Yeah.
It's exactly
Yeah.
like
That's
And no one ever gets hurt on scaffolding, so this will be fine.
no. Look out, Maud Flanders.
Texas number 1, Penn State number 2, pretty clear of everyone else. Ohio State in the spot by itself at number 3. Clemson at 4?
No. Why?
People believe in Clemson.
No.
I think people believe more in the concept of Clemson than. Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's
You're
you know
wrong.
that Dabo actually transferred
Conceptual.
people.
Clemson.
They transferred people this year, and Klubnik is coming back for his 12th season. And it's like
Really?
it's finally gonna click for Cade, which I mean it could. Like they were like a few plays away from, you know, I mean they still made the playoffs. Like they
They did because they won the ACC.
that's it. So
Yeah,
I mean
they
they were
definitely were a top 12 team.
yeah, they were like right there. So like I can see how people think that they can make a leap to be like a contender to win a championship. I don't know, but I can see top 5, top 10 Clemson, no problem.
Well, I mean, my thing though, right? People talk about, oh, Dabo finally has transfers. Well, okay, this is like his first time doing it. Do we know that he can do that well? Because every school that takes transfers just doesn't automatically get good. I mean, we've seen even another ACC team, who I won't mention, who went 2-10 last year, where they've had wildly different fluctuations, and both times they've taken a lot of transfers. It's just sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, right? Like this isn't a sports movie where, you know, you have your one weakness that gets mentioned at the beginning of the movie, and then in the climax of the movie, you're like, oh, I just got to do the one thing that coach told me, and then that's how you win the game. Like, who knows if this is going to work? I mean, like, I don't think that Clemson is going to be bad, but
No.
I mean, you know, they're not guaranteed to make.
I can see, like I said, I can see preseason top 5, top 10. I also want to say regarding their recruiting, I mean, they did get a recruiting ace back out of retirement. Matt Luke, former head coach at Ole Miss, who retired. I love the picture of Matt Luke here. He grew like a gray beard. Just kind of
yeah.
Oh, that
very
looks powerful.
scruffy. It does. That makes me like trust him compared to what he looked like at Ole Miss.
That makes me want to commit to Clemson right now.
It does. Like I'm like, this guy's coming after me. He's friends with 8 Ball. Maybe partied with them a couple of times. I'm there.
If I could, I would commit to Clemson right now in this online dynasty we have in our Discord, which we'll tell you how to join when we do our ad read. But I can't because Clemson's too good, so I can't pick them.
Now, Arthur, that team that went 2-10 got 8 votes in the AP poll. They're above Pitt.
That's more votes than wins. But you know what? That team is only 2 years away from having a really good season. And, I'm sure once again they brought in a lot of transfers. And we'll see how it goes. They got a quarterback from Boston College who had gotten benched at Boston College before transferring to Florida State. I don't know what they're going to look like, but sure, why not? Like, also receiving votes feels like the right place for that team.
I love that they went 2-10, and the difference between wins and losses was 8, and that's how many votes they got.
That's perfect.
Yeah. How many points? Yep.
A lot of this we don't need to cover. Georgia's the top SEC team at number 5.
I look, man.
I think that's right. I think that's fine, actually.
I think what was it? Victoria, our friend Victoria, stated that the chaos zone was like 11, 12, and 13 because it's going to look funny at the end of the year, no matter what happens.
Yes.
So chaos zone.
11 is Arizona State, 12 is Illinois, 13 is South Carolina. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. That is chaos zone. Because those teams could either do very well. Number 12, Illinois, is wild shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love that they're just slightly ahead of South Carolina, who they beat in the Cheez-It Bowl. They're right next to each other again.
I'm just thinking about the coach rage. I'm thinking about the coach rage.
Yeah, like Bert giving
just Bert's ain't I a stinker face.
Bertavius Bielema.
I think about that all the time. They kept showing it in replay during the Cheez-It Bowl, and I was cackling loud enough that Obnoxiously Bit Boyfriend came out of the spare bedroom to ask me if I was okay.
When we had the chance to interview Shane Beamer in January this year, I looked at Jordan and I was like, hey, we're not going to mention the Cheez-It Bowl today. Let's go with the Virginia Tech Wake Forest 0-0 game. Let's go with that one instead. Because that was fresh.
Way better.
Way better. But I'm mad at this one in the also receiving votes. In the coaches poll, Pete Buffalo was receiving votes. But in the AP, I don't see any Pete Buffalo love in here.
Well, I assume you're also mad about the last listed team and also receiving votes.
No.
No?
No.
The Louisiana Lafayette Raging Cajuns.
Okay.
They were, we got to remember that they were in the G5 spot race until they had big quarterback problems. They lost their main quarterback and their backup.
I do not personally object to them getting a vote. But if I were Commish, I would not want them to get a vote.
I mean, the one thing I'll point out here is that the AP is still listing them as Louisiana Lafayette here.
Yep.
This is not
That's why I'm not
something
mad
we
about.
put. This is the AP screenshotted here. So
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. The AP did it. So thank you, AP. And that's why I'm not mad about it.
We also have ranked Farmageddon. We are exporting 17th Kansas State and 22nd Iowa State to Ireland.
That is perfectly cromulent, and
that works.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. I want that. We got a week 0 ranked matchup.
Can you just go like let's go like Tulane 23 votes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nebraska 23.
Mm-hmm.
UNLV 21. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Toledo 13.
A lot of people who are very high on UNLV this year. I'm just
Toledo
saying.
13.
I mean, I'm a big fan of UNLV's quarterback.
You know who it is, right?
No, I would just say that without knowing who their quarterback is.
No, I'm talking
actually,
about.
I don't know.
I'm just trying to say.
I don't know if he's going to start. Actually,
yeah, he's
I don't know if he's
team,
actually won the job, but they do have the gentleman from Virginia.
Anthony
Calandria.
That's right.
the previous QB is returning. So
Well,
Right. That's kind of the
But
question.
also, do you also know who is there? Alex Orji.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is going to be such a vibe. Oh my God. UNLV appointment viewing.
Yes. But I was trying to get to the point where Toledo 13,
Yes.
Auburn 10.
Yep.
Whoever you are voting for Auburn, stop doing
No,
that.
I just like the fact that there's more people voting for Toledo than Auburn.
Yeah.
I mean, I also
Go
like
Rockets.
that, but like, don't. Auburn voters, don't. Just
You don't have to.
You don't have to do this. You could have voted for Pitt instead.
What I love, the complaining about this is interesting because there's always complaining about this. The interesting thing that I found out was that Texas has never been won in the AP preseason poll. Ever before.
Nope.
This is
First
brand new.
time. Wonder how they'll handle it.
It doesn't hurt me. There's 2 games I care about. You know this. There's only 2 games I care about in the entire
Okay, you are not a representative Texas person.
I know. I'm relatively reasonable.
Yes.
They still don't have the Texas Tech logo on the AP poll site.
Justice for Texas Tech.
Ranked 23 off the basis of yeehaw. They do not even have their logo up yet, which feels like, I'm just saying Ralph Russo would have had this up already. I'm just saying Ralph would have had this.
Ralph would have got this right.
Other interesting things, BYU and Utah right next to each other, right off the top, right off the board at 26 and 27.
Mm.
Boise State hanging on at 25, right below Tennessee. Right?
I'm curious to see what Tennessee does at QB this year because they lost Nico, but they got Aguilar from App State through UCLA. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But
it just feels weird to see Tennessee this low. Like I feel like Tennessee is a little bit higher eternally in the AP preseason bowl. Like 17 through 21 is the Tennessee zone. I feel like. So this does feel odd to me.
It kind of feels like Tennessee should be where South Carolina is, and South Carolina should be where Tennessee is.
Mm-hmm.
Like they should flip flop. But this year, it's understandable that they're different.
Can I take a second to dip into other receiving votes, which we've already talked about a little bit?
Yeah, keep dipping.
Florida State 8.
Yeah.
Respectfully, voters, who are you? And where did you come from? Because I understand that Florida State is Florida State and that they have shown their ability to pull things out of the portal and do a quick turnaround. But also, they went 2-10 last year, and their only Power 5 win was against Cal by 5 points.
So I have a theory here.
Okay.
A few voters got confused.
Ooh.
They thought that they were voting in our poll. And it's understandable that they would suffer this confusion because right now you can vote in our poll.
It's true.
It's open
Vote now on your phone.
It is open now.
For a certain amount of time. I should have looked up when it closes before I started
August
talking.
19th, when we record the next Tuesday podcast on August 19th with a special guest.
Okay, so you have a week from when we're recording this, not a full week from when this releases. So
you
better
have
get
5
up.
days from when.
Yeah,
this
5
releases.
days from when you get this, but we're going to bug you as much. And then there's still going to be somebody who's like, oh my God, I can't believe I missed the poll.
I mean, gonna be honest with you.
Happens every year.
I usually miss the poll.
You don't have to vote. It's fine.
I do want to mention the FCS coaches poll.
Yes.
North Dakota State absolutely taking this one.
Mm-hmm.
Montana State 2, South Dakota State 3, Incarnate Word number 4.
Ooh.
And the coaches?
The coaches, yes.
Okay. I'm curious on the main thing is like they lost Zach Calzada to Kentucky, which I was surprised when he had an extra year of eligibility because honestly, I was reaching out to Incarnate Word to try to get an interview with him. And then as soon as I sent the email, he announced he was in the portal. It was like almost instantaneous. And so I replied back. I was like, well, I guess that's off now.
Womp womp.
But no, it's okay. Zach follows us on Instagram, so we're cool there. But I don't know. Like, I love what they got coming back, but I feel like the Southland's going to be a lot tougher this year.
Yeah, I think so
Because
too.
I mean, you got Stephen F. Austin, you have Lamar, you have Sela, like up and up, but there's some people that pick Stephen F. Austin to win it, just based on their quarterback, situation being better. But it should be an interesting season in the Southland. I really, really think Incarnate Word, they get to the quarters, and it's just so hard to break that glass ceiling.
Yep.
To get to the semis. If they can get like one of those, like, hey, we're hosting the semis, instead of like, hey, we got to go to South Dakota and freeze our butts off and buy, no name stuff from like Academy, like parkas, just to play with it, because we don't have cold gear in San Antonio because we never need it. Like, if they don't have to do something like that and they can get a favorable path, and maybe like a team like that has to come down to San Antonio, they got a better shot. But
we also have Illinois State, the Redbirds at 6.
Mm-hmm.
We have Tarleton State at 8. And if you'll believe this, Lehigh at 15.
Woohoo!
Damn,
Lehigh, I didn't know your game.
It's weird to see Lehigh that high.
Okay,
honestly.
but
Yeah.
we got to see the goalposts yearn for the sea.
They
They
did.
earned
Yep.
this.
They earned it.
Lafayette's receiving votes too.
Hell
Oh,
yeah!
yes.
As a
Richmond,
Lafayette partisan.
Richmond ranked?
Richmond's ranked, yes, 22.
Okay. Where's
Those
Rhode
Spiders.
Island in the coaches poll? I'm curious there.
Run 10.
Okay.
Very high.
So they were 9 in the hero FCS hero sports, I believe, and then so that I'm really curious to see how this FCS season shakes out. Like, the top is still going to be the top, but a lot of the top like kind of play each other. South Dakota State and Montana State play in like week 2,
They do.
which is insane. And when that happened like 2 years ago, that was insane also. So that's going to be a banger. Yeah, I look forward to
And
the
we
FCS
also
season.
have a shared team between Montana State and South Dakota State. We have Mercyhurst.
Mercyhurst.
Oh.
The
Okay.
Mercyhurst measuring stick.
Yes. Well, it's a measuring stick in that, like, yeah, you can see how hard you can hammer a nail into the ground. It's not going
Yes.
to tell you much.
Yes.
You must be this tall to ride.
I have some good news for Hawaii fans.
So everybody listening to this show.
Right.
Everybody.
So if you're on the mainland, you know that Hawaii football was only available for the most part, if it wasn't nationally televised, on the Team One Sports app, which had its own flavor of issues.
Well, but you could get a link from our friends at LSUfootball.net.
LSUfootball.net. Yes.
Yep.
Then, if you were on the islands, you had to pay Spectrum pay-per-view $300. Hey, Arthur, we got to get to the previews thing on our thing. Is that new?
He's right. We got a lot of.
I mean,
previews to do.
get through this thing, but keep it moving.
The thing I'm talking about right. I need to get through the thing I'm talking about right now.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Welcome to the production meeting.
So basically, in Hawaii now, they get the games for free. So instead of $300, it's free. And for the rest of us, it's going to be through the Mountain West app. Since they're joining Mountain West full time, we get it through Mountain West app, which is a lot better off. So congratulations to us. Congratulations to Hawaii. Congratulations to everyone on that. Because
I actually got an email from Derek with the director of media relations at Hawaii. He says, also, if you haven't heard, we announced that we will no longer have pay-per-view for our home games that's not picked up by national television. Games will be televised live and free for those with Spectrum Cable. It's a landmark decision and the first time that has ever happened in Hawaii.
We love to hear it.
Also, this opens up the possibility of selling these rights to a mainland distributor.
Hawaii on the CW.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, perfect
Please,
place to put it.
please.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they should probably like ESPNU, ESPN2, like a late night game on ESPN. Like
ESPN News. There's no news then. That's late.
There's no news. It's late.
It's true.
There's no news happening. All the stuff already happened.
It's true.
But this gives them an opportunity, and Derek wanted me to bring this up because it's a landmark decision. It's the first time it's ever happened. It's a huge deal for Hawaii, and it's great for the mainland that they don't have to do that, and that's going to increase a level of support that the Hawaii program probably wants and needs.
Deserves.
And deserves, for sure.
Bowling Green has a Persian cat in their locker room named Pudge.
Pudge, I love you. Like, legitimately, Bowling Green. What do I have to do to meet Pudge? I will drive to Bowling Green so I can meet and pet Pudge. Beth, I'll pick you up.
Perfect.
It's on the way. We can go meet Pudge if Bowling Green will let us.
This was a TikTok from I believe it's a tight end for Bowling Green, Finn Hogan, and Finn just posted a TikTok of the cat Pudge. It says, "Fall camp so rough, we got a locker room cat." So the cat Pudge, I mean, fantastic. We got tagged in by, I believe, Hannah Page from Western Kentucky.
Yes.
She said that this is SICKO's committee written all over it. So as soon as I said that, I was like, this is how your email finds me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, Bowling Green, do we have to make Pudge shirts for you guys now? And then Bowling Green said, yes, you may. And we need to find like a pithy caption to put on the shirt for Pudge. So I put out the call on Twitter and Blue Sky. We need a caption for the shirt with Pudge. So like Jordan needs to come up with the Pudge Bowling Green colors, like logo, and then we need a caption for Pudge. So we have some folks in these mentions. I linked these tweets in Skeets. And basically, if you could find one, I promise whoever's caption that we use, we send them a t-shirt.
Deal. That's easy for us.
Yes.
Pudge controls the weather.
Pudge controls the weather.
I like it.
So do you have any of the replies?
I haven't read through them yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think we have time to do this right now because we really do have to get to these previews because we cannot push them back anymore. We've pushed them back so many times now.
So there's Pudge at the Perry, which is Deutsche Perry Stadium.
Commish Girl said Pudge controls the weather. Yeah, we'll get this.
Commish Girl?
Commish Girl.
Commish Girl. That's what I call you. No, I'll get this worked up. I'll get a good logo for this one because I can pull the colors on this. It look good. Let's
ad read.
Commish Girl.
Ad reads.
Ad read.
That's gonna mess with me for the rest of the night now.
Join our Beehive. We're doing our FA Cup on there. The final is on Monday. We have so many conference. Go ahead.
The final was Monday.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't update it.
That's fine. And so many conference previews. We're doing a bunch of them, and you get to vote in our poll. It drops today on August 12th, and it will be done next Tuesday. So vote by then. Join our Patreon, $5 a month. Get access to our Discord. Get to talk to us. Join us in doing a lot of our research and help us figure out what we're doing for the coming season. Go to our merch store. Our Maccoon merch is going crazy at sickoscommittee.org. Go to our YouTube. Go to our Instagram. Go to our Twitch. Follow Sickos McGee, the quarterback. Commish is running some dynasties on there as well, and Joey's running a bunch of stuff. I think we're doing a Civilization playthrough as well, competitive. We'll see how that goes.
Yep, Saturday night we're playing Civ 6 on the stream with whoever we can get to play with us.
Shout out to Message Board Geniuses podcast. They go to places we refuse to go. And as always, for the softest, comfiest, officially licensed collegiate apparel, use offer code yes at collegiate at home field apparel. I see. So what happens when I go too fast? I see a Hail to Pitt shirt. Commish, you're wearing something I can't see. Cougar Crew. I'm wearing my Evergreen State Gooey Ducks. And now we go into our Super SICKO Spinning Selection Season Preview Forecast, the 5 SPF.
So I have a surprise for this one. Since the ACC, my beloved home conference that I definitely have cared about my whole life and are just deeply invested in. And so I have a little surprise here for our previews. You want to tell what I'm holding up?
An
Ooh,
hourglass, an egg timer.
there's an hourglass.
Yeah, so
That's
this is
a
an
timer.
actual physical hourglass with sand in it. So
How long is the hourglass?
We're gonna find out.
Okay. We're running out of time to do these previews, so we have to time ourselves now.
All right,
So,
so
Speed
spin the
round.
wheel starting now.
no, I got to do the thing.
You got to do the thing.
Yeah.
Go over the ACC.
All right. The All Coast Conference, which is the ACC, the Atlantic Coast Conference. 17 teams. All right, let's go. I'm going to do this like the Micro Machines, man. SMU, 8-0 conference, 11-3 overall. Clemson won the ACC 7-1 in conference, 10-4 overall. Miami, 6-2 in conference, 10-3 overall. Syracuse, 5-3 conference, 10-3 overall. Duke, 5-3 conference, 9-4 overall. Louisville, 5-3 conference, 9-4 overall. Georgia Tech, 5-3 conference, 7-6 overall. Boston College, 4-4 conference, 7-6 overall. Virginia Tech, 4-4 conference, 6-7 overall. Pitt, 3-5 in conference, 7-6 overall. It's all Jordan's fault. 3-5 in conference, NC State, 6-7 overall. North Carolina, 3-5 in conference, 7-6 overall. They got a new coach in a lady. Virginia, 3-5 in conference, 5-7 overall. California, 2-6 in conference, 6-7 overall. Wake Forest 2-6 in conference, 4-8 overall. Stanford 2-6 in conference, 3-9 overall. And our Sickos Committee national champions, the Florida State Seminoles, 1-7 in conference, 2-10 overall.
Who's Florida State's other win besides Cal?
Their FCS game.
FCS
I
team.
forget who they played.
It wasn't North Alabama. It was North
Spin
Alabama
the
is
wheel.
where
Spin the
it
wheel
set them
while you're
down the
thinking.
bad path.
It was our first up is Wake Forest, and we go over the history of the university name.
Okay.
So I don't know anything about the name specifically, but I know that the university, in terms of geography, has physically moved.
Yes.
It is no longer. There is a Wake Forest, North Carolina. The school is no longer there because they got money from a tobacco company to move to Winston-Salem. So whenever anyone talks about, college football players getting money to go in the transfer portal, go somewhere else, the whole damn school did that a long time ago. So it's always a part of college football, if you ask me.
Last year, Florida State's other win was Charleston Southern, who finished 1-11.
There we go.
So
How about
Wake Forest?
the Wake Forest Manual Labor Institute?
That's what it was called.
That's what it was called.
Don't like that. Don't like that.
The Wake
Students
Forest.
and staff were required to spend half a day doing manual labor on the plantation.
The beatings will continue until morale improves? This is
So that was-
terrible.
This was super Baptist.
When was this?
1834 to 1839. That's probably not good.
That's the worst version of the 5-year plan.
Not
But
good.
the students.
Oh, yikes.
They were historically Baptist until 1986.
Only till 1986, really? Huh.
Yeah.
And then they became Woke Forest.
Spin the wheel.
Boston College is up next. And what is the closest non-Division I school to them?
Oh God.
All the
Holy
schools in
Cross?
Boston, that's all they're all
MIT.
one.
Yeah, I guess.
No.
MIT.
Yeah, it had to be MIT. Maybe Tufts is closer to them.
Tufts. Northeastern is still Division I.
Yeah.
So is Boston University.
College map.
I actually don't. I only vaguely. No, I know where Boston College is.
Is Merrimack? No, that's not. They're not close enough. That's still
They're
D1.
D1 as well.
Yeah.
It might be.
Chestnut
It might be
Hill.
Tufts. Tufts is pretty close.
Boston University is extremely close.
Bunker Hill Community College.
Bunker Hill Community
there we
College. They're not D1. Bunker
There's
Hill.
Pine Manor College.
Okay.
Never heard of that.
That's your preview, Boston College.
Stanford is up next.
Oh. How they doing?
And our question is, Rate the school's fight song as an alarm you'd have to wake up to every day for the rest of your life. I don't know Stanford's fight song.
I don't know
I don't know
Stanford's fight song either.
either.
Please
Join
pull
the
it up
band.
and
I know
play it.
this one.
Play
Yeah,
it.
please pull this up and play it for the class.
Yes, please.
Got you. Pulling it up. Here we go.
Oh, it's Comrade in there. Oh, God.
Yeah,
Hey, Comrade, Stanford. Can you give me the beginning again? Because I normally hit the snooze really, really fast.
Let's see.
Yeah, that'll get me up in the morning. That'll get me up. But, am I going to get annoyed by it? I don't think I'll get annoyed by it. I give it, an 8.
I'm deeply frustrated by this particular one because it sounds like it's way slower than it is. I actually got out my metronome because I'm like, this can't possibly be 120. This feels like 108, and it is 120.
Exactly
it does feel very slow. I would accidentally sleep through this.
Yeah, it drags too much.
I just wouldn't want to hear this so many times. You know how many times my alarm goes off every morning, so
Yeah, you got a lot of
it would
alarms.
just be too much.
Okay, Miami. How funny and interesting are their non-conference games?
Oh.
I don't trust Miami to have done anything interesting with their
Well, they don't leave Florida. They don't leave Florida until they play SMU on November 1st.
And that's not non-con.
That's not non-con anymore.
They open with Notre Dame on August 31st.
Notre Dame on August 31st. That's pretty interesting.
I like that it's branded as the Aflac kickoff despite being at Hard Rock Stadium. It's branded like it's a neutral site game. I guess it is technically an NFL. It's one of those NFL Stadium Week 1 games, but it's also their home stadium.
So that's the beginning of the year. Then they are home against Bethune-Cookman. And then they're home against South Florida.
On the CW.
And then they're home against Florida.
Wow, that's a weird stretch.
Yes.
Yeah.
All 4 non-conference games at home, depending on how the Aflac kickoff is characterized. Yes. I don't know. Is this officially a neutral site game in their own stadium?
This game, the Notre Dame game, is going to be a Sunday. It's a Sunday. So it's the standalone.
Oh, okay. So that's why it's the Aflac kickoff. Yeah. Got it. So but all of their non-conference games are at home. They have 8 home games and 4 road games.
I would also like to note that we have returned to Pitt Miami being rivalry week for no reason. So,
my God, they end at Pitt.
At Pitt, you know what happened the last time?
Didn't they? Oh my God, they're at Virginia Tech the week before. Oh, they end at VT and at Pitt. That is just Big East.
Mm-hmm. Well, also, this may not be the last time that they were at Pitt on rivalry week, but it's the last time I recall they were at Pitt on rivalry week. 2017, Kenny Pickett's first start.
Yep.
Number 2, Miami goes down. I was there. Arthur was there. There were 3 other people there, and we had a great time.
The quarterback for Miami just had an absolutely dreadful day.
Yeah, no, we low-key beat that ass, and I spent the entire time being like, this isn't real.
He was
this
not.
This didn't happen.
He was under duress the entire day.
Mm-hmm. Was this Malik Rozier?
Yes. I think so.
I think it was Malik Rozier. No?
No.
That sounds right.
Was it Malik? Okay. Malik Rozier Jr. Okay, that sounds about right. Yeah, it was just that was the game that was he was on fire the whole year, and it was Malik. It was. He was under duress the entire year.
That year, it was notable because that was the turnover chain when it first came out big on the spotlight, and so it was funny that Miami turned the ball over so much in that game because Pitt fans all brought their own chains from home to mock Miami. Mm-hmm. I have one still somewhere that I made that had the letter L but in the Miami colors instead of the U. I saw after the game, someone like gave their chain to one of the Pitt players, Avante Maddox, and it was the Dino Cat, or not the Dino Cat, the Otter Cat, the logo that Pitt only used like for a day, and then it was mocked so much they disappeared it. That was a fun time. I have no confidence in Miami because as like good of a transfer class as they can bring in, as well as they can recruit, you know, my concern about them has not changed because it's related to the head coach.
Yep. Miami fraud watch is forever.
Next up is Pitt, and we give them bulletin board material for by doubting them.
Okay. Actually, this is a thing I can do because I am a Pitt fan. Pitt, I love you. Loving you makes me hate myself.
That's bulletin
Don't make
board?
me hate myself this year.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it. I don't think Pitt is tough. I don't think they have grit. I don't think they can grind. You know, when I look at their quarterback situation, it's like they have a guy returning, and then there's some whispers like, could he even start this year? Could he lose his job? I mean, if you want to talk about losing, they're on a 6-game losing streak coming from last season. Who knows if that's going to carry over for this season? They've got a game to open the season against the team, and a team they're in the same city as that they haven't beaten in like 80 years or something. Like it's,
if we lose to Duquesne, I'm literally going to jump off of one of the 447 bridges in Pittsburgh.
I think they could do it. I think they could do it. I think they could look past Duquesne, and then you've got, I mean, the week 2 game is no joke as well. You've got Central Michigan coming in. I mean, I know that is a game that Pitt has lost in the past, and
Central Michigan's are
again
a sore spot.
Yeah.
Any MAC team, all of the MAC teams are a sore spot. Let's be honest.
They have to go on the road at West Virginia, and then their ACC schedule, like the ACC is such kind of a muddle that they don't really have any gimmies. I mean, they have to host Louisville, at Florida State, at Syracuse. Syracuse was pretty good last year. I mean, I just don't see a lot of wins on the schedule. Even like Stanford, a team that people don't think is going to be very good, they got to go all the way across the country to play them. They got to play Notre Dame, who was in the national championship game last year. I mean, this is a very tough schedule. And
GT is scrappy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it. I'm actually like my planning, right? I have budgeting. I have all sorts of things. I'm not budgeting a bowl trip this year because I don't think
you're
it's gonna
budgeting
happen.
for Pitt volleyball.
Yeah, I'm budgeting Kansas City. I'm saying that's where my money's going, and I don't even need to worry about it. I already have the money. I'm not even spending it. Like I'm just planning on putting it in a savings account to earn interest. But yeah, I'm not budgeting for any sort of postseason play for Pitt football.
I'm going to say this for bulletin board material. You know that Pitt dancing? That don't mean shit. There is no camaraderie on this team. Who cares this guy danced? They're not going to be able to dance on the field.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
There you go.
Okay. Hey, Pitt, you're not even going to be good enough to be weird.
Oh!
Yeah. Just boring.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, no.
Is this weird enough for you?
Is this weird enough for you?
Just being aggressively weird in Morgantown just to
See
make a
you on
point.
9/13, bitches.
God damn.
Check your calendar, Beth. Think about your calendar.
I refuse.
One more thing. It's not Heinz Field anymore.
Oh, shit.
Okay, there.
I will say,
board material.
That stadium, not a great stadium. Like it low key kind of sucks.
It's fine.
Like the one takeaway from Pitt going to the Game Above Sports Bowl is seeing another NFL stadium. Like, wow.
I mean, I think the takeaway from going to a Pitt Bowl game is the takeaway from going to the Peach Bowl and being like, wow, at Mercedes-Benz, and the concessions being reasonably priced.
I've only been to other NFL stadiums for Pitt games, right? So I've been to Ford Field, I've been to Bank of America Stadium for the ACC Championship game in 2021, And both times I was like, wow, this is so much better than Heinz Field.
I kind of, no, it's up there. I'm not going to give bulletin board here material there, but no, it's up there. It's not a bad NFL stadium whatsoever.
It's way better than Three Rivers was.
Shout out to Section 537, where you get a very nice view of the city, and you can see the very top of the Cathedral of Learning.
I've been to a couple of different NFL stadiums. Yeah, this was nice. Like whatever they did with Hard Rock or whatever, and they put the weird thing over it. Like it was still like pro player Joe Robbie Stadium. Like there's nothing really changed with it. They just put like a weird square roof on it. No, Heinz is good. I know I'm saying it's Heinz now because I believe it's Heinz, and I was trying to give bulletin board material. But no,
it's pronounced Heinz, but also
Heinz.
we are out of time.
Heinz Field. We're out of time. Okay. Moving on.
Next up is Syracuse. And what's their longest road trip of the year?
Ooh, did they go to Stanford?
Oh, Syracuse. Longest road trip of the year.
They go to Dallas, which is pretty far.
At Clemson, at Dallas.
At Georgia.
At Tennessee, which is a vibe.
Not at Tennessee.
No.
Versus Tennessee.
They're at
Tennessee is going to Syracuse? Holy shit. Okay.
Atlanta.
Sorry.
In Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta.
Oh my God, that's so much orange.
I'm saying Hotlanta because I know everybody in Atlanta hates when people say Hotlanta because I'm a Saints fan.
This game is also the Aflac kickoff?
Yes, it's Aflac kickoff part 1, and then the next day later it's Aflac kickoff part 2.
I'm kind of upset that they're not making the Tennessee fans go to Syracuse.
I would love to see fans. That orange is gonna clash.
Yeah.
Can we get like the Pantone versus Pantone here?
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
I had a great time when Tennessee fans came to Pitt. That was a fun time.
Are great.
I think both fan bases really liked that home and home.
Yeah.
I regret not going to Neyland. Like,
there's going to be so much like color clash orange. It's going to be ridiculous in Mercedes-Benz.
But yeah, I think the answer to our question is at SMU.
It's at SMU. It's definitely
at SMU. It's actually very close.
Really?
It is SMU
Miami
by
is far,
90 miles.
Miami is far.
Yep.
Yeah.
By 90 miles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really close. I was just looking that up.
Next up is NC State. And who's the most famous alumni from that school?
I honestly don't know. North Carolina State University. Notable alumni.
The COO of Apple.
Okay, but he's not Tim Cook, so I don't care.
Bill Cowher.
Trying to look at any of the media and entertainment people. Zach Galifianakis did not graduate.
Yep, that's
okay.
Yep.
Spud Webb.
Oh wow. John Tesh.
God, he's got the round ball rock.
It might be
Rhett and Link, both of them.
Oh, I forgot Rhett and Link went there. From
both Rhett and Link.
Wow.
I'm surprised they're not more completely out there about their NC State fandom. Okay, I'll take any of those.
Also, Bill Cowher. Did we mention Bill Cowher?
I said Bill Cowher right away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got him.
Okay, sorry.
Bill
There's
Burr
also somebody
attended
called
but
Bill
did
Friday.
not graduate.
Okay. John Edwards.
Oh
Not
wow.
John Edwards.
Okay.
See, I see dead people or I run for office one.
I run for office.
Yeah.
Do they have? I mean, they do have Felipe Rios.
I feel like getting a sports person is too easy.
Russell
Yeah,
Wilson.
sports person.
Yeah. Also, we all forgot Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
I learned that he's on the Giants because he was sitting like ringside at SummerSlam wearing like Giants gear. That's how I learned he was on the Giants.
We have Charlotte Flair, the daughter of Ric Flair.
Yes.
Okay.
I think the thing that's messing with me the most, I know we're still on this, but if you scroll to the bottom, it says it's Christina Cook. And she looks like she's just way too small in this astronaut suit.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
like it's one of the ones that it's not a real astronaut suit. You stick your head through it at like a space museum.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
But I mean, that's an astronaut.
Maybe the astronaut suits were designed for men.
I mean, that,
Yeah.
makes complete sense.
They need They need ladies cut astronaut suits.
Oh, that's what they need. Yes, ladies
That's what
cut
they need.
astronaut suits.
I mean,
Right.
and I just want to point out here that NC State does not have an entire astronaut section in their notable alumni.
They
so-
don't. They don't.
Not a space school.
Shout out to Vinny Del Negro, former Spurs head coach. Former Spurs player, sorry. He was a Clippers coach.
Next up is Georgia Tech. And how many feet above sea level is their stadium?
Is Atlanta like really high above stadium?
It's higher above sea level than you would think. It's not super high above sea level. The thing about Atlanta that's interesting is that it's one of the larger cities that's not like directly on a waterway in the country.
Yeah.
The elevation of Atlanta is about 1,000 meters.
Yeah, 1,050 feet.
Yeah, 1,000
Not
feet, not
meters.
1,000 meters.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Most populous city of the U.S. state of Georgia, county seat of Fulton County, etc. Per Wikipedia.
Okay. It's not super hilly in Atlanta, so.
But Atlanta got big because it was a railroad city, not because it's on a waterway, which is like relatively uncommon for very large East Coast cities.
It's just big Altoona.
Atlanta does
Kind of, but it
some
stayed
sneaky
big.
elevation though. But yeah, I'm seeing maybe according to the Google AI, it says like the downtown area can only be like maybe 800 feet above sea level, but other parts of Atlanta can get up to 1,200 feet. So there is a range there. Atlanta is underratedly hilly. Like it's not completely flat.
Mm-hmm. So per Wikipedia, at 1,050 feet above mean sea level, Atlanta has the highest elevation among major cities east of the Mississippi River. Atlanta straddles the Eastern Continental Divide. Rainwater that falls on the south and east side of the divide flows into the Atlantic, while rainwater on the north and west side flows into the Gulf of Mexico. Atlanta developed on a ridge south of the Chattahoochee River, which is part of the ACF River Basin. The river borders the far northwestern edge of the city, and much of its natural habitat has been preserved, in part by the Chattahoochee River National Recreation Area. So it's in regard to what I was talking about waterways, the Chattahoochee doesn't run through downtown in the way that like the Mon and the Allegheny and the Ohio run through Pittsburgh, right?
Right.
So
Next up is Louisville. An appropriate question. Would this mascot look better with teeth, or would removing the teeth improve it? This mascot has
birds don't have teeth.
and
Birds
needs
do
teeth.
not have teeth. There are no teeth. Birds do not have teeth.
Teeth birds.
I mean,
I can't imagine removing the teeth from that bird.
But
now.
they don't have teeth. Birds don't have teeth.
Jordan, can you Photoshop out the teeth for a second so we can see what that would look like?
Yeah, sure. Give me a second.
Thank you.
Bam.
Oh, I just realized that.
Does that.
No, I just realized that where I live in San Antonio is basically the same elevation as Atlanta.
I mean, that feels about right.
Yeah, like downtown San Antonio is like only 600 feet above sea level, but like where I'm at and approaching the hill country, I'm about like 980 feet above sea level.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at like 1,100 feet right now.
That's,
Yeah, Pittsburgh's average elevation is 1,200 feet.
it always gets me to be above sea level.
I'm at 1650 right now, elevation wise.
Well, yeah.
Okay, in the podcast chat.
Okay.
What would you think?
You sure
I
about
think this is-
that?
I think this is fine. Birds don't have teeth.
I don't know about this. He looks
I
like
don't
an
know.
8-year-old man.
We're
I don't
gonna
know.
have
I'm
to,
kind
like-
of okay with this. I thought I would hate it more than I do.
No,
It's
I
not
think
just
I
like a
legitimately
squeaky-
think it's fine because birds don't have teeth.
I love
it's
that we got
so
this
bad.
question. This is like the perfect question. This is the perfect question for Louisville. It looks more cartoony without the teeth.
It looks like a little old man who's lost his teeth. Like
He
he's
lost the
numbing it.
dentures. Like the Louisville Cardinal lost the dentures. It just like searching for. It was like, where's my dentures? And then you just see like a little turtle walking away with the dentures,
Mhm.
and one of those like Looney Tunes cartoons.
Well, dentures would explain why the bird had teeth in the first place, since they do not naturally occur.
Oh,
That's true.
So are we
Angry
saying
bird
the
over here.
Louisville Cardinal has dentures?
Angry Bird's gonna gum you to death. Beak you to
Yeah.
death?
Beak you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say this.
They don't have gums either because they don't have teeth.
So does Louisville need to get a NIL deal with like Super Polydent?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll glue it in.
I'll do it in. That's right.
Next up is
Super
Clemson.
Polygrip. That's what it is.
Clemson.
Polygrip.
And what is the best bowl game best named bowl game Clemson has ever played in?
Okay. They've played in a bunch.
They've played in 50, it looks like.
Oh my God, that's a lot of bowl games.
Boring,
Oh, I have to go to a separate Wikipedia for them.
boring.
Hall of
They're-
Fame.
Hey, a
Blue
Tangerine
Bonnet.
Bowl.
A
Boring.
humanitarian bowl in Boise. They
Okay.
sent them to Boise.
They played La Tech in Boise.
That's all. That's
The 2005 Champs Sports Bowl.
Yeah.
I forgot about champs.
There's nothing great on here.
We got a Russell Athletic Bowl. Pour one out for
Yeah.
Russell
I mean,
Athletic.
we got a Cheez-It Bowl, which we know.
Yeah.
Meineke Car Care.
Meineke Car Care.
Yeah, nothing really
There's
good here.
There's
They
a
got a-
Hall of Fame Bowl.
They have a Blue Bonnet in the long ago.
That's probably the best. That's
Probably the best one.
Yeah. I gotta go with Blue Bonnet. They did play in Independence Bowl in 1985.
So we giving it to the 1959 Blue Bonnet.
You'll
Yeah,
like it.
we're gonna go
Yep.
with that one.
I'll vote for that.
Yeah, that's the winner.
All
They
hail
beat-
Rice Stadium.
They beat TCU 23-7 in that game.
Oh, that was a Bluebonnet Bowl before they moved it to the Astro Bluebonnet Bowl when they
Yeah.
built it.
I bet you they let him sit in the upper deck and everything.
Were 55,000 people? Oh yeah, they would.
That was before the I was only like less than 10 years after that stadium got the upper deck.
I thought you were gonna say you were less.
So
than
it
10 years
wasn't
old.
condemned yet.
It wasn't condemned yet. No.
Here we go. The Tigers would not win another bowl game till 78.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're gonna go with that
I'm
one.
a little surprised that Clemson has made that many bowl games because they sucked for so long.
If we're looking at sponsors, they did play in the Orange Bowl when it was called the Discover Orange Bowl, and that amuses me because I think it's like about discovering oranges, not necessarily the company. Like, there's a few companies where their sponsorship of a bowl game makes me not necessarily assume that it was a company,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
Like
one
the
of them.
Tostitos Fiesta Bowl.
Or the Go
Right,
Bowl.
or like the Cricket Celebration Bowl, where it just like it could just be a celebration. We just fucking love crickets.
Who doesn't?
The Wasabi Fenway Bowl. We just like
Yeah.
spicy horseradish.
We like green
Japanese
things.
horseradish.
Next up is Cal and September Maryland scenario. This team goes undefeated through the end of September. Who do they beat and how does the season finish?
Didn't we see that last year?
We kind of did. The Calgoritham kind of did that until Miami stole that win from them at the end last year.
All right, Cal football 2025. They open against or at Oregon State at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Pac-12 after death.
Yes.
We love to see it. Hosting Texas Southern, Minnesota at Cal. That's a vibe. 10:30 p.m. September 13th.
Ooh,
Beth,
that's
I know
gonna
what you and I will be watching
Yeah.
after the brawl.
That's gonna be a good one. I like that one
And
already.
then San Diego State, they are at San Diego State, and then at BC September 27th.
Oh my God, 5-0. Then they return home and welcome Duke and North Carolina back to back. Oh, there's a bye in between there. At home.
And then they have Virginia and Virginia Tech back to back.
But
So
they're
at
at
Virginia
BT, and then they host Virginia
Yeah.
for reasons.
Then at Louisville, at Stanford.
So we've got North Carolina, Virginia, Cardinals, Cardinal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then ponies.
Then ponies.
What? Yeah, I'm a little upset that we couldn't schedule Cal Stanford for rivalry week. Oh, Stanford's hosting Notre Dame. That's why.
Yeah, it's the Notre Dame year.
To do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I say also mention that for the Texas Southern game, the Ocean of Soul band is going
Is
out.
going. Yeah, I was going to mention the same thing.
Yes.
So they are going to Cal. I don't know. So they'd be 5-0. I don't know what North Carolina is going to look like, so I'm going to give them their 6th win. Virginia. I don't know what the Virginia's going to look like. I'll give them their 7th.
Oh man.
At Stanford, I don't.
7-win Cal might be too much energy.
I'm going to keep going.
No, seven win Cal is basically guaranteed to do what Pitt did last year.
I'm going to give them 8
Oh my God.
at Stanford. So if
8-win
they
Cal?
That's fair. At Stanford is fair.
if they do the September Maryland scenario, they're 5-0. So I'm not going to give them Duke. I'm not going to give them at VT. I'm not going to give them at Louisville. And I'm not going to give them SMU, but I'll give them North Carolina because I don't know what's going to happen at that point. I'll give them Virginia because I don't have much faith in Virginia this year. I love the Who's, but I don't know what's going on there. I feel like their coach is maybe a bit on the hot seat. So
This is concerningly plausible.
And then at Stanford, which again, the head coach of Stanford is Frank Reich because he got hired in March.
He's the interim. He's
He's just going to be the coach this year. So I don't know what Stanford's going to look like at all. I can see 8-win Cal in this September Maryland scenario.
So I have very little confidence in Cal this season because I think there's a lot going wrong with their program. Their boosters basically staged a coup on the head coach without firing him.
Yes.
They like, rather than
Core.
completely ejecting what's his name? Wilcox, right? Justin Wilcox. They have installed Ron Rivera above him, and now Justin Wilcox reports to Ron Rivera.
Oh, this is so Auburn coded.
In a very weird, they've basically they've basically done a coup without actually firing him. They had a lot of guys leave via transfer, most notably their running back.
Jaden Ott. No longer a thing.
Hold on.
I have very little faith in this Cal.
I just want to mention, who do you think Cal's offensive coordinator is? Oh, time's out.
Who's it?
Time's up. But they also have some wonderful guys in their coaching room now. I forget, is that Rolovich or Brian Harsin? Because I know they're both.
Rolovich is also there. Brian Harsin is the LC.
Oh, that's
Next.
vibes are bad. Okay, Virginia Tech. And what is the closest restaurant to their stadium? What is there in Blacksburg?
They gotta have like a bunch of fast food right by campus.
I think there's a Sheetz.
Yeah, there was a Sheetz really close, if I recall correctly.
See Weston Market, DX,
Lane Stadium, Beamer Way.
Looks like the Blacksburg Tavern is the closest thing I've got.
I see that.
There's a place called Bottom of the Stairs.
Not Your Mama's Pasta.
See that.
I'm seeing Blacksburg Bed and Breakfast. Does that count as a restaurant?
I don't think so. That's like a hotel.
A Nepalese restaurant, Hamro Kitchen.
Ooh,
Hamro
that
Kitchen.
slaps.
There's a bunch of stuff
Nepali
on
food
campus.
slaps if you haven't had it.
I've never had Nepali food.
There's nothing like Lane Stadium. If you go west of Lane Stadium, there's nothing.
Oh no,
That's because that's the front range of the Appalachian.
Yeah,
it's a mountain there. Yes.
yeah. There's a mountain right there. So everything is on like Main Street, which is very. That's cool for a college town to just be straight up Main Street. Everything's there. It looks like it's Hamro Kitchen, Twisted Liquid, or Not Your
Lighthouse
Mama's
Coffee
Pasta.
on Warren Street, not that far from Stadium Woods, which is a top-rated coffee house. 5 stars, 4.9.
Oh, okay.
The Milk Parlor.
Okay, any of those. I like it.
The Milk Parlor.
I don't want to know.
I'm also getting Google Maps telling me where the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is in Blacksburg.
I don't know why that's happening, but okay. I'm sure they don't pay.
I paid for it.
Yeah.
There's a Mellow Mushroom. That's something I remember from the Raycom era ACC network.
Yep, every
ACC
ACC
digital
network
network.
ad.
I mean, it's pretty good pizza. So
That is not a thing that exists in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that when Pitt joined the ACC, we got a bunch of commercials for a while about places that we had never heard of that were nowhere near us. such as Bojangles, Mellow Mushroom, Honda Dealers of the Carolinas. Like,
I have
a
heard
lot
of Bojangles. I've heard of Bojangles.
Yes.
But Mellow Mushroom really strikes me as a place that like stoners go for pizza.
Yeah, that feels right.
Their shirts are very much that vibe. Youngest sister works
They're
with
all like tie-dyed and stuff. There was one in Baton Rouge that I went to when I was much younger and visited friends in Baton Rouge at LSU. It was pretty good. It was kind of it was good. I mean, it was just pizza. You know, it's like it's nothing to knock your socks off, but it's fine. It's pizza.
Yeah, Beth, can you rate Mellow Mushroom in Pennsylvania, please?
So it is below both of the OIPs that you will have in your town, but not terribly below the bad one.
Okay.
Deal. Next up is SMU, number 16 SMU. And will they eventually join Conference USA? Well, they were there.
They were already there.
They have to be
Yes.
dragged back to hell screaming.
Yes.
Asked and answered, officer. Next.
Do they have
SMU
women's bowling?
SMU gets a women's bowling program, and they join Conference USA in women's bowling.
The end.
That's it. They're back.
Next up,
Thank you,
North
SMU.
Carolina. And actually preview this team, break down the schedule, and predict the record.
No, absolutely not. No, spin the wheel again.
No,
We're not doing this.
I want to take a stab at this. Okay, so in terms of the personnel who's on this team, man, I got no idea. Like, they got a new head coach. He's been getting all of the headlines, and that's just kind of how I think it's going to be all season. The only question is, are they going to be good headlines or bad headlines? They come right out of the gate hosting TCU on a Labor Day day, not Labor Day weekend, like that Monday night.
You know
8
who
p.m.
else did that with a new head coach?
Yep. 8 p.m. national TV. So all eyes will be on them for that. Then they play at Charlotte in week 2.
Okay, get that one.
On campus at Charlotte, not like neutral site.
Not
like
like in Bank of America Stadium. No, they play,
we're all gonna see. Everyone will see.
Well, that week 2 game at least is on ESPN Plus. So then they host Richmond, who, as FCS teams go, not a team that you.
They're
can
not
look
a
past.
pushover. Richmond is not a pushover FCS team. That is the top 20 FCS team.
Then they wrap up their non-conference schedule by going at UCF. UCF is, probably not the
Observing
best.
Scott Frost Day?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're going to be in the Big 12, but that is a road game against a power conference team. Then guess who they play in their first conference game? That's right. They play the team that is number 4 in the preseason AP poll, Clemson.
That's fine.
Then they do have a bye week before they have to go at Cal.
Across country.
It's just
We have a kick time for this. It is 10:30 Eastern. Party
it's a
hard.
Friday night game. It's
late night Belichick.
Oh,
They
God.
host
Friday
Virginia. They go at Syracuse on Halloween. That is also a Friday night game that we already have a kick time for.
Wait, hold
Halloween
on. At
in the dome.
Syracuse on Halloween night in the dome.
Yes.
Don't play orange teams on Halloween. Don't do that.
Don't do that. They have the power of the pumpkin.
I mean, yeah, we'll see if North Carolina gets a trick or a treat in that game. They
Love it,
host
Arthur.
Stanford. They go at Wake Forest. Then they host Duke. So they're in finally the last three weeks of the season. They play the Carolina schools. So they go at Wake Forest, host Duke, at NC State. That's how they wrap things up.
Oh God, they finish at NC State.
Yes.
Yeah, that's their rivalry week game.
I
Yep,
know, but I
that's-
mean, it's like
yep.
it's like Duke.
That game got chippy last year.
The game's always chippy. The Duke game should be interesting. Duke is one of those that, well, we'll talk about Duke in a moment.
I'm looking at the North Carolina page, and I'm looking at the departures, and I'm just like, I'm trying to count how many departures they have, and then I'm looking at the incoming transfers. It doesn't
It's a brand
seem
new
to
team.
match. There's more exit than entry. By the way, so this is just basically coaching changes. Mac Brown dismissed, replacement Bill Belichick. Chips Lindsey, OC, hired by Michigan, replacement Freddie Kitchens, former head coach of the Browns. Randy Clements, offensive line coach, hired by TCU. He has Will Friend. Lonnie Galloway, hired by Clemson. Garrick McGee replaces special teams hired Larry Porter hired by West Virginia. The special teams and running back coach Mike Pfeiffer is special teams. Running back coach is Natron Means Business. Jeff Collins gone. Sorry, I'm going over here. Jeff Collins dismissed Stephen Belichick. Assistant head coach Brian Belichick.
Oh, there's
Jamie Collins.
wait, there's two Belichicks? I forgot about Brian.
Yes.
New Belichick just dropped?
He's not
Defensive
new.
line coach Bob Diaco.
Oh, shit!
I forgot Dov Diaco was there.
That's right.
Eat that boy.
So look,
And of course, head coach's girlfriend, Jordan. I assume she's on the media page somewhere.
she is on head coach's girlfriend. Previous position listed unmarked because we don't know Mac Brown or whatever. But no. Like I think North Carolina's going to be our number one team, but
There's a really good
I'm
chance.
probably wrong. I think preseason, we'll see.
Okay, next up, we've got Duke. And rate 1 to 10 odds this team makes a bowl game. Duke should make a bowl.
Let's check their schedule, shall we?
They won,
Elon.
9 games last year?
9-4.
Okay. Elon, yes. They
Illinois.
made their non-con harder than it needed to be.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Because they have Duke and Tulane, and it looks like and
Illinois and
UConn.
Tulane.
Illinois, Tulane.
Illinois
Yeah.
and at
yeah,
Tulane.
sorry.
So
Yeah.
Duke's new QB, Darian Mensah, was at Tulane last year, and Duke poached him.
Mhm.
So, and he's got to go back to Tulane. So, I think they're going to be up for that. The Green Wave may be a little angry for that one.
At UConn, Saturday, November 8th. Mark your calendars now.
I don't
Yeah.
like their schedule at all.
No, I don't like it at all either.
No, I think they may need to be fighting for Virginia, North Carolina, Wake Forest to get bowl eligibility.
He'll get
Yeah,
it
but I
done.
feel like they can do that.
I think they can do it, but I think they're probably going to be.
I mean, I don't want to go through the whole schedule as like just
Yeah.
like win loss, but like there are enough games on here where I'm like, yeah, like they could
I
do
think
that,
they
right?
can
Like
get 6-6.
at
I'll give
Cal,
you like an 8
at Syracuse,
confidence.
yeah, like there's enough opportunity. It's the ACC. I feel
Yeah.
like if you look at any ACC
Yeah.
schedule, you should be able to see 6 wins.
That
It's
is
just the
accurate.
question of like, obviously the team could fall apart and not get there, but
I would love to see the ACC send like 15 teams to a bowl, but they're all like 7-5, 6-6s. Like that's a very real possibility.
The
Here.
all are coastal.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. No. Expanding the ACC, just let the coastal out, and that's everybody else's problem.
We need to look at the visual brand style of Florida State and figure out their colors.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Florida State hex codes.
Their brand style guide is what you're looking for.
FSU garnet, FSU gold, and white.
What?
I'm looking down. I see Stadium Night, Pizza, Plaza Brick, and Gulf Sands.
Is that Westgate water?
I
Legacy
like that.
blue?
They have a teal
Yeah.
Everybody has a teal now.
as their contrast color. Yeah.
Vault.
I like
gold.
Vault Garnet a lot, actually. That's a really good red. And Vault Gold. This must be the old colors.
They
Yes.
have a gradient.
Okay. That FSU Garnet to Plaza Brick gradient is bullshit.
Yeah, no, that ain't shit. That barely changes. FSU Gold Gulf Sands to white is good.
Yeah.
FSU Garnet to Plaza Brick is like not really a gradient.
Yeah.
Scroll down. Look at this nice color wheel.
Oh,
It's
color
beautiful.
ratios.
It's a pie chart of like when you should use the colors.
Implementations. There's bold, institutional, creative.
Do
What's
not
acceptable?
use vault gold on stadium night. No.
No, do not use.
No,
Vault
don't do it.
Yeah, you know why you shouldn't use Vault Gold on Stadium Night? Because it looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Or the Pirates.
Or Iowa.
And they may play like them.
Next up is Virginia, and who is their candidate for their all-name team?
Okay. Virginia football roster.
I will start at the bottom.
SICKO's
2025.
committee Googles things.
We're Googling stuff. Okay, your website. I'm not a big fan.
Sage Ennis, 6'4", 245, graduate student, number 0, tight end.
It's good.
I see it. Dakota Twitty,
Better.
Dakota Twitty.
number 9, tight end.
Hayden Cook Cash for the alliteration.
Boone Lord.
Real?
Yeah, number 14. He's the quarterback.
Okay, Boone Lord it is.
Boom,
for me.
boom. Wait, I'm still scrolling down. 14.
There's also a Fisher Kamak right next to him.
Yeah, Boone Lord.
Boone Lord.
All hail Boone Lord.
All hail the Boone Lord.
And it's pronounced just the way you think it is.
I feel like Virginia is a good school for this. Like they're gonna have some interesting names.
There's also a guy whose last name is Broster House, which is pretty incredible.
Shout out to Bjorn Jurgensen, also a quarterback. Surprisingly not from Scandinavia. He is from Orlando.
That's basically
Bjorn
Scandinavia.
from Orlando.
Yep.
Yeah, he was born in an IKEA parking lot.
I love that they have like a Cerber, and then they have a Thurber, and it's just Cerber Thurber. Just what Boone? I'm
There's
sorry.
Very good names on this team.
They have Bjorn Jurgensen.
Yep.
Bjorn. Grady
Yep.
Brosterhouse.
Noted Floridian, Bjorn Jurgensen.
Boone Lord.
For me, it's got to be Boone Lord.
We're gonna go with
Lord.
the Boone Lord. Boone Lord.
Armstrong Jones, surprisingly a safety, also at Virginia.
Stretch Armstrong.
Not a
Jones.
quarterback at Georgia, as you might expect from someone with 2 first names, 2 last names, unclear.
names.
I like this one for the specific position. They have a cornerback with the first name of Jam.
That's very good.
That's good.
Okay, Commish.
Oh, simple sentence. Simple sentence.
Oh, go.
Okay.
Number 40, linebacker, Rob Keys.
That's good.
Nice.
That's very good. Hey, Commish, send us into the Pac-12.
All right. It is the Pac-2. Pac-12. Okay. Washington State, 8-5 overall. 0-0 in conference. Did they not play each other?
They did.
No, they
No,
played.
they did.
Why didn't Google have
Imagine
Yeah, no,
Google.
it says Wazoo and Oregon State were both 0-0 in conference last year, which is not how that works
That's
because
not
they're
how that
both
works.
Pac-12
they
members.
played each other. Oregon State 5-7 overall.
Can I say real fast? Oregon State's playbook, one of the most fun in the college football game. Oregon State's playbook is so much fun in the game.
It is a blast.
The Beavs beat the Cougars last year 41-38.
Really, I would have said otherwise.
Yes. Yeah, no. Oregon State, Pac-12 champions.
Yep.
Oregon State Pac-12 champions. Even though they're below 500, it doesn't matter.
This
Yeah,
year,
that's right.
this year they're playing twice.
Pac-2 winners.
Give them that auto bid.
First up is Washington State. And would you rather fight one Oregon Duck-sized cougar? Or, hold up. Would you rather fight one Oregon Duck sized of this team's mascot or 10 of this team's mascot-sized Oregon Ducks?
I will take the duck-sized cougar. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
going to go with that one.
Yeah, I think
I
so
would
too.
not want a giant, yeah.
I don't
Like,
want
I
a giant.
could plausibly punt the duck-sized cougar.
Yeah.
10 cougar-sized ducks? Not good.
One cougar size. No.
I think we messed this up.
Either way, I want the small one of the
The
right
smaller
two.
version.
I want the small ones. I don't want the one big cougar, please.
No.
Let's just move on to the next team. We're not going to figure this out.
No, I think we messed that up.
Next one is Oregon State. And Commish, I'm not rolling this one. You got to do Corvallis Love on this.
Oh. Okay. Oh yeah.
That doesn't sound any better.
What doesn't sound any better?
Jordan's sound effects.
Oh, okay. What? It sounds worse?
No, like I know it's trying to be some sort of rainstorm, but it just comes
quiet
out
storm.
across as static. Like it's
Oh, okay.
not.
It's fine.
That's fine.
Continue.
Yeah. This is Corvallis Love. welcome you to the 2025 Oregon State Beavers season, baby. They welcome those Bears from Cal to Reese Stadium to open the season. Then after that, they're going to be bulldogging it
Nope.
against Fresno State.
Don't know what that means. Don't like it.
I don't know either. But don't look it up on Urban Dictionary, baby.
Or do if you're into that.
Do if you want to. Then they're going all the way out to Lubbock to catch those flying tortillas and face
Really?
those Red Raiders.
Okay.
Then it's the game formerly known as the Civil War for the Platypus Trophy. They're at Austin Stadium to take on the Ducks. Look out when the Beavers and Ducks get together because you know feathers are going to fly.
The way you say ducks there is just a little too sexual. There's too much sexual energy.
What is? I was like, After that, they welcome in the Cougars, baby, because you know we love the Cougs.
Yeah, this is a sexualized schedule.
Not that Coug.
Oh, it's the other Coug.
Hey,
It's the other
Hey,
Cougs with
hey.
the double O's.
some people are into that.
Houston there. Then they're going to be traveling all the way to Boone for some more double O's in Boone with those Mountaineers. The Beavs are going to be taking on App State.
The Boone Lords.
Then they return back home to take on the Demon Deacons. We have no idea if Mr. and Mrs. Deacon are going to be making the trip.
I hope so.
Yeah. Then the week after that, they're going to be welcoming Lafayette. Not that one, not them Cajuns.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
They're going to be welcoming those Leopards, baby, because the Beavers and Leopards, you know, when a leopard changes his spots or something of that nature.
I don't know what that means.
Neither do I. Then they're going to be welcoming in the Cougs. Not those Cougs, but another Coug. They're going to bring another Cougar crew down from Pullman to Corvallis. Then the week after that, we're all about those cats and bears. Those bear cats from Sam Houston coming all the way out to Corvallis. Then they're all on the road again, heading all the way out to Oklahoma to face Gus T and the Golden Hurricane.
They're going to Tulsa. That's okay.
And then the last game of the season, they're going to see those Cougs again because you got to have a menage a trois of Cougs. 3 Cougs on the season.
They're playing
for the Pac-2 championship at Pullman to end the season. Oh, yeah.
Commish, I would like to take this moment to point out that if it's 3 Cougs and Oregon State, that's a 4-way.
Okay. Well, it's essentially it's them. There's 2 Cougs.
Beans, chili, and onions.
They play the same Cougs twice. So
It's a Beavs in 3.
It's a beefsome.
That was good. That got me. Next up, we have our actual independents, Notre Dame and UConn.
Notre Dame, 14-2. Their 2 losses on the year were mirror images of another. One was to Ohio State in the national championship game, and the other one was to NIU.
Basically the same team.
Basically the same team.
Yep.
Basically the same team.
Extremely normal. Nothing to see here.
Then UConn, 9-4.
Wild.
Don't forget UConn went 9-4 last year. Don't forget that.
The Husky Revolution marches on.
The Husky Revolution marches on. That's right. Jim Mora Jr., folks, in his haunted mansion, 9-4.
6-1 at home. That's the big thing here. The only game they dropped was to Wake Forest at home.
You don't walk into the rent. UConn fans are still mad about that slow mesh. They hate that.
No,
slow mesh.
UConn fans are still mad at me specifically. And they can die mad.
Last year was the season because they had 6 home games in a row.
Yeah. And they played a bunch of Owls. It was great.
Yes, that's right. They played all the Owls. I believe they played all
They only
except for
played
Kennesaw. They
three.
didn't play Kennesaw.
They only played 3.
3 or
The
4 is
only team that played all 4 Owls was UTSA.
That's right. Okay, first up, Notre Dame. How likely is a sold-out stadium this season? I feel like for Notre Dame,
100%.
100%.
Now here's my question: how loud is that sold-out stadium going to be?
Very quiet.
Let me see here.
what does their
Notre
stadium
Dame.
actually seat?
Although I will say, in Notre Dame's defense, I felt like as a person watching the playoff games on television from home, they sounded more hype than Penn State did.
80,795.
So I typed in Notre Dame Stadium decibel levels, and I just want to read. I hate the Google AI, but I want to read what what the AI said about the loudness of the stadium. It says Notre Dame Stadium is known for its energetic atmosphere, but isn't specifically known for setting decibel records. While it's loud during games, particularly when the student section is involved, it doesn't have the same reputation for extreme noise levels at stadiums like Arrowhead Stadium or Tiger Stadium.
You don't say.
You don't
What?
say. What? So I went to soundprint.com. It says typically it's about 90 decibels.
I mean, that'll still fuck your ears up pretty good.
It will.
So that's
Set off
about
your-
a first grade lunchroom. Got it.
Yeah, a blinger.
It's when my 2-year-old is jumping on the bed and screaming, and my Apple Watch goes off and says, "Hey, this is a loud environment."
Mm-hmm.
See, I think the problem that Notre Dame has is that they've made their stadium like seen as such a college football landmark that it's the one that every visiting fan really wants to go to. Like that I don't necessarily I mean, Notre Dame, their own fans, like I don't necessarily think of them as super rowdy, but I also think that like when they have a big non-conference game, especially against a team that doesn't play them a lot, that's like everyone's kind of bucket list trip where we're like, oh, we got to go see Notre Dame.
You have me now thinking specifically about the Georgia Notre Dame home and home, at which Notre Dame Stadium was very visibly on the broadcast full of people wearing red.
There's a lot of red in that stadium.
It was a lot of red.
Every Notre Dame fan has other opportunities to see a Notre Dame home game. Georgia fans had one opportunity to see Georgia play at Notre Dame.
Yep.
I have a different theory as to why it's quiet. I think it's just because it's church and people aren't allowed to yell at church.
I was going to say...
Not at Catholic church. It depends on the church that you go to.
This is true.
Yelling.
I mean, I was gonna be somewhat serious and say it's also the way it's built. It's one of those old flat stadiums, and so the sound doesn't trap.
No, you're going to be all serious. I'm going to say people treat it like a museum. You're not yelling in the Smithsonian.
I mean, how could you yell in front of Touchdown Jesus?
I know.
And lastly, UConn. We make an Amtrak line out of this team's head coach's prior jobs.
Amtrak line out of this team head coach. Oh my God, let's go. UConn football, Jim Mora Jr.
This is
my God.
This
is gonna be one of the weirdest.
Oh, this is already upsetting.
I love that his picture on Wikipedia, if you look at it, he's in a Falcons jersey.
Okay, so
Falcons like gear. It's great.
Coaching career, head coach unless noted. We're just going to start from 1984 and keep going, and this is where the Amtrak line goes.
Starts in Seattle.
Washington.
Seattle.
To San Diego.
Okay.
Washington, Georgia, specifically.
Washington, Georgia.
So that's Washington, GA.
That's grad assistant.
Oh,
Seattle to San Diego. The Pacific line. The Pacific line, yes.
So Seattle to San Diego. We stay in San Diego until 1991, and then we are putting a direct rail line in from San Diego to New Orleans, baby.
That's right. Follow I-10. You got it. Sunset Limited.
From New Orleans, we are going to San Francisco.
Oh.
So we are going directly from New Orleans to San Francisco. From San Francisco, we stay in San Francisco until 1998. In 1999, we stay in San Francisco until 2003. In 2004, we go directly from San Francisco to Atlanta.
Oh my God.
Very normal.
Yeah.
We stay in Atlanta until 2006, and then we go back to Seattle. We have created the world's stupidest circle.
I like though that this is the Seattle Seahawks. So he started at Washington,
Yeah.
then he went to the Seahawks. So he didn't. I don't think he's ever done 2 stints somewhere.
No,
No.
but from an Amtrak perspective, we have created
We
an
have
extremely
we have
stupid circle.
created a return leg to Seattle.
We did it.
Correct.
We did
And
it.
then we go to Los Angeles.
Okay,
and
understand West Coast. Okay.
Yes. Uh-huh. And then 2012 to 2017, we're in Los Angeles. And then there is a mystery period of 4 years. And then we go to Yukon. Direct route from Los Angeles to Stores.
This is a very stupid Amtrak route.
Also, Stores, a part of Connecticut that people who are not Yukon students totally go to.
Mm-hmm.
I just like seeing it laid out how from 1985 to 2009 he exclusively coached in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had 2 years where he didn't coach anywhere, and then he became a college coach.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
2012,
2009 to 2012, doing nothing. 2017 to 2021, doing nothing.
but he would have become a college coach for the first time, and technically not the first time because he had the 1 GA year at Washington.
Mhm.
But basically, like, he's a 50-year-old that has to suddenly relate to college students.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder why it didn't turn out great.
In LA.
Also, correction, not doing nothing. There is a subheader on his Wikipedia page that reads broadcasting career.
Yeah, about to say
Oh.
he was a broadcaster.
Following the Seahawks firing him after the 2009 season, Mora accepted a position as a commentator with the NFL Network. During the 2010 season, Fox Sports announced that Mora would be serving as a color analyst on the network's NFL coverage for the 2010 season, etc., 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 etc. Mora returned to the booth in 2018 following his termination from UCLA, following joining ESPN's college football coverage. So, not doing nothing, hanging out in the booth.
I just love that he's been on nothing but coasts.
Oh yeah, no, he's not a Midwest, but he was born in LA
Like-
too. Like he's not a Midwest
Like
guy.
he's never been like not
Atlanta
on the
is the
coast.
most landlocked place he's coached.
Atlanta is the most landlocked place he's been.
The all-coast coach, except for Atlanta.
So like Seattle, San Diego, then he was in New Orleans, which is essentially the Gulf Coast, even though we don't have a beach, but it's the coast. And then San Fran, which Alcatraz is there too. That's great. The Bay,
that's
everything.
coastal.
It's great. Yeah, that's coastal. Then back like Atlanta, he was just. I mean, you got Lake Lanier, but that's about it, really. It's haunted. And
I've been there.
and then, back to Seattle. He reminds me of like Dennis Erickson, pathwise,
Yeah.
like cross country to cross country, but like not NCAA Hall of Fame level success. But 9-4 at UConn is nothing to sneeze at.
In terms of major bodies of water, I think UConn is probably the second, after Atlanta, the second furthest from water that he's coached, I think. Because UConn itself is not all that close to the
So Stores,
beach.
Connecticut.
Yeah, but like in Connecticut, adjusted distance.
Yeah, but compared to Seattle, which is literally on the bay, San Diego, right on the coast,
Yeah.
like LA, New Orleans, San Francisco. He's
You're just
he's
down the highway
very
from
just right on
Mohegan
the
Sun.
water.
Mohegan Sun is also very much not on the beach.
Mohegan Sun's on a river though.
Yeah, I mean, so like the whole thing with Connecticut is that it like
You can't get that far.
right,
Really?
it's barely a state, and most of it exists because like the Connecticut and Farmington rivers exist, and
so
so
s-
like
Stores to New London, which is on the Atlantic coast area, 36 miles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nothing.
That's nothing. So Atlanta to like
but it is but Arthur is right that like other than Atlanta, that is
I think-
probably still the furthest distance to ocean.
I think so.
That's
New Orleans,
upsetting.
New Orleans has. It depends on what you define New Orleans.
I guess there isn't really a defined coast near New Orleans.
No,
That's
it's a
true.
swamp.
Like Lake Pontchartrain is technically not ocean.
So if you want to go to like the mouth of the Mississippi, like New Orleans to the mouth is like 74 miles, but you could get to water. You could get to water in like 10 to 12 miles, or Lake Bourne or Lake Pontchartrain, which essentially is eventually going to lead you there to the coast. But if you want to go to the mouth, it's 74 miles.
I made our route.
Yeah, thank you, Beth.
You're
You made it?
welcome. Yes.
It's in the chat.
I kind of
Oh, this is beautiful.
like tweet this. Like tweet this. Like what coach is this?
No context post this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whose coaching career is this?
Whose
Guess.
coaching career is this? And then all our UConn fans is like, it's Jim Mora Jr.
No, they
I
won't.
mean, I do think
They
it's
will
pretty
know.
obvious because it ends in Connecticut.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
People would have to remember that he's at UConn, though.
Everything about this map is upsetting.
It's only 14,000 miles. He's not in the journeyman coaches ranks. Like, he's not going to be there.
This is only almost 9 days of consecutive drive time.
It's
to do this.
224 days if you walk.
Oh my God. 224 days. Jim Mora Jr. was wandering aimlessly.
Wandering through the desert, literally.
Just wandering. He doesn't stop until he gets to another coast.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's just like, ocean, I gotta
Forrest
stop.
Gump do that? How many times did Forrest Gump run across the country?
I don't even know.
And I would walk 14,756 miles.
And I would walk 14,467 miles more.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Shopify's point of sale system helps you sell at every stage of your business. Need a fast and secure way to take payments in person? We've got you covered. How about card readers you can rely on anywhere you sell?
Thanks. Have a good one.
Yep, that too. Want one place to manage all your online and in-person sales? That's kind of our thing. Wherever you sell, businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 a month trial at shopify.com/listen. Shopify.com/listen.